Oh! Hello. Don't mind this week. I didn't see you there though. Welcome to science class. My name is Josh. In today's class we're going to be making something called lemon volcanoes. Now it's a very simple, very simple project that you can do with if you have kids at home, younger siblings, younger cousins. You could do this with your friends and have a quick little good time. Who knows? It's up to you. But before we go over what the reaction looks like and the materials needed, we're going to go over the science really quickly.
Yes, science!
So, citric acid is what gives citrus fruits like lemons, oranges, and limes, and others, their name citrus. Now, the citric acid, like in the name, is an acid. When you mix that with baking soda, which is a base, combined with water, they react with each other. The baking soda will provide hydroxic ions, which then neutralizes the protons that are in there. That process creates sodium citrate, water, and CO2 gas. That CO2 gas is what creates the bubbles that you will see and potentially the fizzing noise if you can hear it. If you can't, you'll hear it if you do it in person. The reaction was endothermic, meaning it will absorb heat from the surrounding area, which can then be felt as a cooling effect as the reaction continues to go on. So, let's get into the materials needed to make a lemon volcano. They are very basic. You'll need a pan or a tray, either one. Lemons, of course. A cutting knife, like a steak knife kind of thing. Butter knife. A spoon. A measuring cup. Baking soda. And food coloring if you would like. Now that we know the simple science behind it and the materials needed, let's jump to the kitchen. Now that we've gone through the science of what happens when you mix baking soda with citric acid, let's go into what it looks like physically. So I have 2 lemons prepped and ready to go already, but I'm going to show you with another lemon the process to make a lemon volcano. So first thing you want to do is you want to take a cutting knife. If you are young, have a parent do this for you. It's a little dangerous with a knife. First thing you want to do is you want to cut off the ends so that it can stand up straight. Doesn't have to be perfect. You can discard the ends, compost them, throw them away, do whatever. Don't need this anymore. Careful with that. Then you want to take a butter knife and kind of mash up the middle. Make it easy to kind of make a dent in there. Kind of like making a crater in it. Then keep that. Take a spoon and do your best to scoop out some of it so that there's that volcano aspect. Try to keep as much of the juice in there because that has some of the citric acid in it. Then take food coloring, whatever color you want. I have blue and orange ready to go. The other color is going to be green.
Green.
What's that?
Green.
Put as much food coloring in there as you want. And then it's time to add the baking soda. And for a quick example, they should kind of look like that. It's a little out of focus, that's on me, but you see the craters that are formed with the food coloring inside. This butter knife you're going to use to stir some of that up back together. And then let's get to the reaction. Alright, when it comes down to how much baking soda, be sure you have that right, is used, that is entirely up to you. In fact, what I was reading earlier says that you can use as much as you want and you can add more to keep the reaction going. Now, this is where you're going to need a measuring cup. Any size will do. Pour some in. Let's see if this works. Alright, I can hear it bubbling a little bit, but let's see if I can really get it to go. There it goes. Let's add some more, see if we can keep it going. That might be it.
Yes, science!
It's pretty cool. Alright, so I wanted to give you a more up-close visual of the baking soda being added. So we have some more here. We're going to mix it in. Hopefully this time you can hear the sizzling or the fizzing up sound. Some in there, some in here. Just for fun, see if we can get any more out of that. Back with the knife, start mixing it together. Well, the issue here then is that worked a little bit better. I let these sit too long and all the juice has leaked out, so we'll see if we can. Fortunately, we had to manhandle this one, but the reaction still happens. Probably the same thing over here, as it's all leaked out. That's on me. Something it doesn't tell you in the instructions of this is to not leave your lemon sitting too long. So, pro tip, get it done pretty quick. But citric acid and baking soda mixing together.
Yes, science!
Now that we're back, those reactions were pretty cool, weren't they? They didn't go according to plan on all of them. Don't let them sit too long. We learned that out there. But what I didn't cover out there and what I'll cover quickly right now is you don't have to worry about the cleanup process when it comes to this experiment. It's very simple. You can rinse everything off with water and it's all safe to go down the drain. The lemons you can throw away or throw in composting. It's up to you. Now, I hope that you can see how simple it is, and I think it's a good way you can get your kids interested in the sciences behind life. So thank you for watching. Have a good day.